So where are we going from here? In my previous video, I talked about how the old systems feel like they're unrecognizable. In this video, I'm going to be talking about where we're going from here, right? From here, I feel like there's going to be a transition point where I feel like we're in a transition point right now. I feel like the old systems don't exist anymore, even though some people believe that they are, right? Only because that's how they feel their whole life. They felt like there's a system to be lived through, right? So I feel like at this moment, we're in a transition point where we are currently learning about the truths of this world at a rapid pace, right? We've always been learning about the truths of humanity, but currently we're going through a transition phase d- due to technology as well, due to the internet and social media. We're learning about the truths at a rapid pace, so fast and so frequently that is causing the collective and humanity to be emotional, very hateful, very angry, very violent towards one another, right? In my previous video, I talked about how it's difficult for humanity to know the truth. You can't just tell the truth to just anybody. You cannot just tell the full truth to just anybody. Sometimes you need to sprinkle a little truth because some people handle the truth very differently. Some people don't know how to handle the truth at all, right? They become violent, they become very hateful, they become very angry, they become very emotional. And these are the things that souls are currently learning on this earth at this time, right? So at this time we're in this transition phase that where we're realizing that the old systems don't work anymore. The old systems don't work anymore. We've realized that, right? And I feel even that humanity and the collective feels that the old systems don't exist anymore. If they do, they're running on fumes. They're running on like they're just running on materialism, straight materialism, right? You're just going to work, get your paycheck, and you come home, right? There's no spirit, there's no passion, there's no enthusiasm for life anymore. Well, with a lot of people, right? Because a lot of people still believe there is a system to not to uphold, but they believe that there is still a system outside of them that still constrains them, still controls them, still restrains them on some certain level in their mind, right? And you're still gonna you. I feel like even through this transition phase, people are going to grieve over that. They'll want, and you're seeing that right now. They'll want the old ways. They'll want the old system. They'll want the old structures, right? And they'll ask for it, right? And it's not going to exist the same way it will be anymore. I feel like in the future there will be multiple systems where your humanity will have the option to choose instead of the old system where everyone felt like we had to live one certain way, right? I keep hearing like multiple or the word multi, right? There's going to be multiple systems where people will have an option to live through, right? Because we have the the capacity to live with multiple options through technology and different things, right? So a lot of people are gonna have those options. And again, I don't want to say it's an illusion, okay? Systems are meant to be there for a reason. They have its purpose, right? Systems are, you can say they're there for control. Yeah, maybe people want to control you. I'm not here to argue with you on that. But again, it's more for the collective. It's more for humanity to not become so shocked and so chaotic of learning its own truth. Because during these times, we're learning our own truth at a rapid pace. It's at a so rapid pace that the old systems couldn't handle it. So new systems have to be rebuilt, right? And the systems are there so that we don't get ourselves so carried away. And again, they're there for control, but it's the control aspect of it is only an illusion. No systems can control you. Nothing outside of you can control you. It's only an illusion, right? And and on top of that, the systems are there for our own benefit, so things don't get so out of control, right? Again, the humanity and the collective learning about its truth at a rapid pace, right? So we're going to continue to see, unfortunately, but this is the pattern of humanity. This is the pattern of the collective. This is the pattern of life on Earth: violence, hatred, anger, and extreme emotions. Well, the more we learn about our truth, the truth of the world, the truth of ourselves, the truth of the universe, the more it, the more violent, the more emotion. It doesn't have to be this way, but this is the pattern of humanity. It doesn't have to be this way, but this is the matter of humanity. This is the pattern of people on Earth. This is the pattern of souls on Earth. This is why we're here on Earth, is to learn through these truths. If we can handle the emotions of it, the if we can handle the emotions of it, because a lot of people, the majority of people, cannot deal with that. They don't know how to handle that. They don't have the, some people don't have the capacity to deal with all this truth. So we're going to continue to see that, to the point where the new systems will settle things down. The new systems that are going to come up, they'll settle things down. No one knows how these new systems are going to work. And there is even a fight for these systems anyway. People have their own opinion of how humanity, the collective, should live on this earth. Many people have their own opinions. Many people are arguing over that already. So that's an example of us not handling our, not knowing how to handle the truth. When we can't even decide how we want to live on this world. We cannot even decide how to live on this earth as a collective. So there's going to continue to be a fight for what the new systems are going to look like. There's going to continue to be a fight to uphold the old systems that no longer exist, that won't exist anymore. So that's the video.